you to be looking at the one that says begin with the end in mind. All right, everybody? So it was interesting. This turned out to be 10. It's sort of like, it looks like David Letterman's top 10 list, which is always starts backwards, you know. Any of you ever heard of Stephen Covey? Anybody in the room ever heard of Stephen Covey? Well, Stephen Covey is, well, let me say this. In the professional world and in the business world, there is virtually no one who hasn't heard of Stephen Covey. He's a very famous person. He did a quite lengthy study of the literature of success. So he studied all of these people who'd been very successful and all these people who had written books about success, studied them over a period of a number of years, and then produced this book, which is, as I said, extremely famous now. It's called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And I've always thought that it's a really good example of taking fairly sophisticated material, not necessarily easy material, and putting it into 7 principles that most people can understand pretty quickly. Okay? And one of his is begin with the end in mind. So we're going to walk through this thinking in terms of what the end is. Now, we're all going to die, so we're not going to include that. We're not going to go that far into the future, but we're going to think in terms of maybe 4 years out into the future. Okay? And we're going to think about that point where you have finished college, if you decide to go all the way. Some of you may be ready earlier than that if you're just doing a 2-year program. But we're going to think in terms of that time where you finished college and you're ready to present yourself to an employer or maybe to apply to graduate school. And so the question, number 10, I'm reading from the book, the little listing there. The question is, how do I demonstrate to a prospective employer that I'll be a good choice? And the answer is a good e-portfolio. And you're getting started right now. Okay? So, I want to, and again, these questions are sort of selected primarily because these are understandings you'll need to have in order to do this assignment.